Steve Scott and Randy Sword battle through turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they go. Don Gregory Jr. tucked in third spot. They'll be halfway through this 4-lap event the next time past the start-finish line. Steve Scott still holds down the top position. Steve Scott with one previous Trophy Dash victory, looking for number 2. Randy Sword slips back into a tight battle with Don Gregory Jr. Bob Gruball hanging out in third to take that 4th spot. Now round 3 and 4 head for home, and it'll be second is recorded by Don Gregory Jr. Coming home third, as you can see on the Winston Racing Series scoreboard, off of turn number 2. Third place went to Randy Sword, and in 4th position, Bob Gruball. Steve Scott's first heat race for the Limited Sportsman competitors. On the pole in car 27, that is Jimmy McCulley, alongside 64 Jim Newman. Row number 2, we find 71 Roger Scott and 23 John Matthews. In the third row, we've got Mike Brown in car 20 and number 30 Bill Hundley. And pulling out onto the track, he will start apparently on the tails a late comer, car number 7, Bubby Scott. 8 laps the distance for the first Limited Sportsman heat race. McCauley leads down into turn number 1 and down the backstretch now as Newman surges past Roger Scott. Now Scott coming back on that inside lane. Jim Newman all kinds of sideways off the 4th turn. He loses positions back now to 5th spot. Roger Scott takes over the 2nd position. John Matthews. The battle now for 2nd spot between Scott and Matthews. Tight competition through turns 3 and 4. Matthews, now your runner-up. Scott is 3rd, but getting some heavy competition from Mike Brown. Trying to draw in on your leader. Just past the halfway point, they'll complete lap number 5. Matthews, a hello, how do you do to Jimmy McCulley off that 2nd turn. Caution now on the Speedway. As happens from time to time, we have a breakout situation where a driver runs too much faster than his qualifying time, and Jimmy McCulley has done that. They're allowed to run up to a 1/4 of a second faster than their qualifying time, and if they do run more than picks up the pace, and we're back underway. Bobby Scott got a little up in the gray stuff coming off turn 2. Bill Hundley flag this time. Roger Scott runs second. Now Bill Huntley for that runner-up position. Huntley looks underneath Roger Scott down the backstretch. Can't make the pass. Your leader's off the fourth turn. He'll win easily. John Matthews second will be good. Roger Scott comes on second. Third to Bill Huntley. Fourth is Mike Brown. And fifth, Jim Newman. So it's John Matthews and J&R Hauling. Jimmy Kidd, Dave Ritchie Jr., and on the tail are 01 Jerry Buck. 8 laps await these gentlemen. Buddy Townsend draws away just a bit. Holland trying to make use of that outside lane. On the inside of Holland, he'll try to move fast down the backstretch. Dave Ritchie commands the fourth position. Sean Gray now disposes of Holland, goes after Buddy Townsend. He'll look to the outside of him and Townsend in turn 4. Dave Ritchie now moves up to third position. The battle, though, is for the top spot. Townsend trying to hold off Sean Gray. And a spin by Sean Gray down there in turn number 1. Drivers intently watch the lights on the backstretch. Once that yellow light is extinguished, that's their signal to pick up the pace. Townsend does so. Back underway. That's Buddy Townsend drawn away 5 car lengths or so over Mike Holland. And Jimmy Kidd in 25. Third place in the battle. Idle. He'll look to take on Mike Holland down in turns 3 and 4. The white flag this time, Buddy Townsend. Jimmy Kidd's going to try to keep it that way, but he slides in the fourth turn. Second goes to Mike Holland in third. That was Tom Idle. Fourth place, Sean Gray in fifth. All the way back to fifth, Jimmy Kidd after that slide for life down there in the fourth turn. We'll have to be checking with him later to see if he wants to go after the Budget Car Sales Challenge. I believe it's $3,800 tonight. The Budget Car Sales Challenge. Humphrey, the feature winner last Saturday night. So we'll be touching base with him a little bit later to see if he wants to go after that Budget Car Sales Challenge. He would have to start 10th in the feature, 10th or worse. We're not sure if he's in the inverse. We'll have to check on that. Here is your lineup for the late model trophy dash. 86, that's Skip Thornton. He's fourth quick tonight. Third fast time, car 92, Donnie Renner. Second fast this evening, your new track record holder from last Saturday night, Jerry Jones. In quick time here this evening from London, John Strobel. 4 laps. Thornton, that car slid up the track just a little bit off the fourth turn. Renner lifted, lost a little bit of ground. Now he's trying to make it back up. Skip Thornton will lead lap number 1. Looking to the inside down the front stretch was Jerry Jones, but he couldn't make the pass. Now Jones takes over sole possession of the runner-up spot. Trying to make his way on the outside lane, but getting now a battle from Strobel is Renner. He slips to fourth, and look to the outside. It's Jerry Jones over. 1 lap to go. Thornton is your leader. Now your fast qualifier, John Strobel, disposes of Jerry Jones. Your winner will be Skip. John Strobel comes home second. Third, Jerry Jones. And fourth, Donnie Renner. By the way, John Strobel's car is for sale, and it looks like it's dialed in here this evening. Strobel started fourth and was charging at the end, closing on Skip Thornton. Thornton with his second Trophy Dash victory of 1996 here at the Speedway. Second appearance of 1996. It is Ron Rivas on the pole, alongside in number 17 from Millersport, Ohio, Bob Cumbo. The second row consists of car number 9, Danny Eves, and 43, that is Wilbur Roby. Next up, we've got car 29, Kevin Miller, and car number 11, that's Jerry Buck. Number 3 is Gary Carter. Number 7, Mike Stacy. And let's see, 11, Jerry Buck. Brian Hall is in 84. 10 laps the distance, the first late model heat race. Bob Cumbo and Ron Rivas contest the top spot. One lap in the record. Wilbur Roby now runs third. Danny trying to make his way around Roby. They'll complete lap 2 this time. Once again, Rivas is only a second time out. He leads the traffic ahead. That's Brian. Combo now takes the third spot. Half a lap to go. It will be Danny Eves coming over. Round out the top five. Again, your winner, Danny Eves. In car number 4, Fred Reichert, and alongside in car number 98, that's Don Gregory Jr. His team car starts inside of row number 2. The driver, that's Donnie Zero Hill, and alongside in 16, Mike Simpson. Car number 81 is next. The driver, Skip Thornton, and alongside number 1, Terry Humphrey, your feature winner from 1 week ago. We'll be checking with him. See if he's interested in the Budget Car Sale Challenge at intermission. Rounding out this field in car 94, the Big Bird, Robbie Dean, and 26, that's Bill Cantley. A total of 10 laps will make up tonight's second late model heat race. A ragtag start as they're a bit stretched out. False start, and it is. Caution coming out, so we'll line them up right again. Again, whenever the cars are misaligned, here they come, Fred. 10 laps the distance. Off the 4th turn, the green flag is out. Hill takes over from his teammate, Don Gregory Jr. down the front stretch. Robbie Dean in that Ford-powered entry moves around Gregory as well. The Big Bird runs second. Gregory now third. Mike Simpson posted in that 4th position. Robbie Dean now trying to look to the outside of Zero Hill, your race leader. 3 laps now complete. Different setup tonight. He was pretty satisfied with the way the car was operating. Dean looking to the inside of Gregory, or make that. Can't make the pass yet. Now 7 laps complete. Also a good battle for the runner-up spot between Gregory and Simpson. They'll get the white flag this time. Zero Hill, winless in heat race competition so far this season, looking for his first win. Hill has 4 feature wins this season, 1 dash victory, but this his first heat race win. Third, Don Gregory Jr. Fourth, Mike Simpson, and fifth, that is car number 4, Fred Reichertz. Car is sponsored by Budget Car Sales, Groveport Service Center, the Winter Circle Lounge. Starts first, he's fourth quick here this evening. Flanking him in the 26. That's Scott Stevens. In the second row, car 51, your second fast qualifier and feature winner the last 2 Saturday nights here, Lonnie Spires. And starting fourth, quick time this evening, car 93, Jamie Hunt. He began to pick up the pace. The field down through turns 3 and 4. They'll complete lap number 1. Second is Scott Stevens. Lonnie Spires posted in third position. He's now getting a battle from Jamie Hunt. Halfway, 2 laps down, 2 remain. With 1 previous Trophy Dash triumph, but now he's sideways in the fourth turn. Scott Stevens rolls up on his back bumper. No white flag that time. We've got a half a lap to go. Up to third position is Jamie Hunt, and your winner will be Carl Katz. Stevens is second, Hunt third, Spires fourth. So again, Carl Katz is second. Victory in Trophy Dash competition here in 1996. Saxton Real Estate Agents, a proud sponsor, along with Rohrball Construction, Perry's Cars in Bryce, Ohio, Baker Lumber, and Woods Body Shop. Got Jim New in 41 in car number 2. Beside him, J.R. Groves. John Morgan is in 07 and Dave McConaughey in 98. Russ Harper, car number 10, 97, Mark Light. 33, Lightning Leonard Jarvis. 66, Paul Baker Jr. in car number 3, Kevin Lococo. 8 laps the distance for the first street stock heat race. That's Jim New out front. John Morgan runs second. J.R. Groves in car number 2. Currently third position. Now Dave McConaughey is up to third. John Morgan slips inside your leader. He takes over. Jim New back to second, but here comes McConaughey in car 98. but he can't make the pass. It's still John Morgan, Jim New, Dave McConaughey, Russ Harper now in 4th spot. Second heat race of 1996. Second is McConaughey. Third, Jim New. Fourth goes to Russ Harper. And fifth, that's Paul Baker Jr. John Morgan, the winner in car 07. Heat race numero dos for you folks fluent in Spanish. Number 2. Here's the lineup. Bobby Stacy and Jim Hersey make up row number 1. Then comes Mark Freibach and Norman Ackerman. In the 3rd row, Rick Curtin, Rusty Mortimer, Scott Varney, and Adkins in the outside of Varney, and then Bruce Holmes starts last in car 88. They got 8 laps to go. Bobby Stacy will hold down that top spot as they complete lap number 1. Norman Ackerman moves underneath Jim Hersey, taking over 2nd position. 3rd now is Hersey, 4th Mortimer. 2 laps are complete. Rusty Mortimer now putting the pressure on Jim Hersey. Up for grabs his 3rd spot. They'll be halfway through this one, this time past the start-finish line. Mortimer on a roll. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Here comes Mortimer on the outside. They'll complete lap 6 this time. Bobby Stacy with 2 previous heat race wins here at the Speedway. He'll round turn number 4 and collect his 3rd heat race win this season. Ackerman in 2nd, Hersey 3rd, 4th goes to Mortimer, and in fifth spot, Mark Freibach. Stacy's 1981 Chevy. Gary Lamer and Rob Martin are on row number 1 for this event. Second row, that's Phil Gussler, Dave Dysinger. Then we've got Don Townsend Jr., Don Holland, Bubba Parsons, Bill Wellman. And in 70 for this event, this is not Fred Reichert, it's Pete Reichert. Pete Reichert in car 70 for the heat race. Gary Lamer leads down the back straight away they go. Rob Martin holds down the second position. Gussler looks underneath Martin, but cannot make the pass before third. In that outside group, that's Dave Dysinger. He's dicing it out with Bill Gussler. Rob Martin still second. Dysinger trying to make his way around, but so far, Martin hanging on. Dysinger changes lanes. Martin slips in turn 2. Dysinger takes over the spot. Halfway at this point, this time passed. Rob Martin having a lot of trouble controlling that car. And he spins in turn 2. He is back underway. Gary Lamer now getting the heat from Dave Dysinger. The battle heats up for the second spot, make that third spot between Gussler and Townsend. The white flag will wave this time for Gary Lamer. Lamer and Dysinger, a close tussle down through turns 3 and 4. And within second, he's waiting for race win this season. Gary Lamer. Dave Dysinger, second. Third goes to Phil Gussler. Fourth is Don Townsend Jr. and fifth, Bubba Parsons. Rolling out in just a minute or two here will be the Mini Cup car exhibition race. We don't have a lot of them, but we got some of them. We're going to send them all out here in just a moment. See what happens. Gary Lamer, the winner. Lamer's car sponsored by Wellman Rail. It's correct. Car number 1 from Columbus, Kevin Cheney. And we've got car number, make that car number 4, Kevin Cheney. Car 44 is Mark Harvey from Medina, Ohio in 44. In car 98 from Ona, West Virginia, Ivan McCoy. Car 96, that's Mike Cheney from Columbus. In car number 95, our female driver, Connie McCoy, is in car 95 from Ona, West Virginia. Then we've got one from Asheville, Ohio, John Baymel in car number 3. In car 7 out of Galloway, Ohio, Harry Mullins. Car number 24 from Grove City, Ron Jufrey. And from Scott Depot, West Virginia, rather, car 77, Jim Stover. And then we've got car 25. Apparently car 25, I don't believe is out there. That was a possible start, Jeff Mullins. They're racing. Oh, we got them banging wheels and fenders down into turn number 1. Out front, we've got car 44, Mark Harvey, but that's going to change. Car 77 taking over. That is Jim Stover. That's Jim Stover at 77. He's from West Virginia. Scott Depot, West Virginia. He runs first. Car 44 second, Mark Harvey. Third is car number 3, Jim Bamel from Asheville, Ohio. Now we got a change of position. Up to second spot, car 3, John Bamel. Third is 24, Ron Jufrey. Still out front, Jim Stover. Jim Stover in car 77. Halfway this time, car 24, let's see who is that. That is Ron Jufrey, runs second. Lap traffic ahead for your leader. Third place car is 3, that's Jim Bamel. It looks like we've got the lead pack closing up as car 24 catching the leader. Jufrey in 24 is closing in on 77, Jim Stover. Your leaders down the backstretch they go. Car 24, Ron Jufrey closing on your leader. He'll go underneath. Oh, and we've got out front now. Car 24, Jufrey takes over, relegated to second. Car 77, Jim Stover. Third place in 3, Jim Bamel. White flag this time. Car 24 tries to go. White flag down through turns 1 and 2. It's still 24. Ron Jufrey. And a lot of lap traffic back there. This could change. Right back there is Jim Stover at 77. He's closing on Jufrey. This could be close. And it will be Ron Jufrey at 24. Jim Stover at 77. Third place. Car number 3. Jim Bamel, 4th spot, here he comes in car 44. Mark Harvey, Havry it says here. And I think in 5th spot, car 25, that was Jeff Mullins. So again, we're going to try to build the numbers on this, possibly have some more of them next year. If we could get the numbers up, get about 75 of them babies out there, and we'll have a race. That's once again sponsored in part by All City Auto Wrecking, Columbus Joint and Clutch, and also Auto Trader magazine. Here's the lineup. Car number 20 will start first, the driver Mike Brown. Alongside 76, that's Buddy Townsend. In row number 2, we find Mike Holland in car 86. and 35 Tom Idle. The third row consists of 91, Sean Gray, car 25, Jimmy Kidd. Then we find Dave Ritchie Jr. and Steve Scott, starting 7th and 8th in that fourth row. 08 Randy Swart is next, car number 2, Don Gregory Jr. 01 is Jerry Buck, and 5, your fast qualifier starts 12th. That is Bob Grubal. Rounding out the field, Bill Hundley in 30, number 7, Bubby Scott, 23, John Matthews, 71, Roger Scott, 64, Jim Newman, and 27, car number 27, Jimmy McCulley. It would appear that Bubby Scott has requested a tail. We see him starting back there on the tail in car number 7. Mike Brown and Buddy Townsend. The battle for the lead. Third is Mike Holland. They'll complete lap number 1 this time. Brown and Townsend in those template style cars out front. Now Buddy Townsend inches ahead down the backstretch. And the new leader, Buddy Townsend. Jimmy Kidd sweeps the round round. He now is your runner-up car. Now Jimmy Kidd looks to the outside of your leader, Townsend. Kidd started 6th and is already challenging for that top spot. Five laps now complete. The battle still a heated one between Townsend and Kidd. Running third is still Mike Brown. Fourth, Steve Scott, but now Don Gregory Jr. trying to make a move on the third. Inside of Mike Brown, third place up the ground. Now Don Gregory Jr. draws alongside of Mike Brown. Gregory up to third spot. Collision back there as the two leaders came up on that lap car. lap now will be underway. Steve Scott out front, Don Gregory Jr., Mike Brown, Mike Holland, Tom Idle. Scott with a bit of a slow start, but now up to speed. Car number 10, Steve Scott, Don Gregory Jr. holding down the runner-up spot at this juncture. Yellow flag is out. Debris in the second turn, we're told. $1,000 to win late model spectacular Saturday and Sunday, September 21, 22. 13 laps are down in this 35 lap event. Steve Scott holding down that top position. Looking to move around him. Mike Brown hanging in there in third. Mike Holland is fourth. Now Gregory with about a half car length on Scott down the backstretch. Gregory still trying to make the pass. Can't do it yet. Steve Scott not giving up. one negotiates the lap car safely. Mike Holland up to third. In car 86, Randy Ford fourth. Mike Brown back to fifth position. Speedway. Sean Gray over there into the wall. Alright, they pick up the pace down into turn number 3. 4 laps remain. About 4 car lengths through turns 3 and 4. They'll have 3 laps to go this time. Mike Holland and Randy Ford clear the lap car of Roger Scott. They run 3rd and 4th. Up to 5th spot is Mike Brown. Looking high now, trying to pull around the outside of Mike Holland. Donnie Gregory Jr., 1/2 a lap to go. The battle back there for 3rd spot. Up to 5th is Jerry Buck, your winner, Don Gregory Jr. Steve Scott 2nd. Into Randy Ford. 4th is Mike Holland. 5th spot, Jerry Buck. And unofficially, 6th position, Dave Ritchie Jr. It's Bob Neubauer. Go ahead, Bob.
Jeff, standing here with the man who point championship about over now, and half the races we run this year, you've been the winner on. Tonight, looked like you were going to get around that 10 car in a hurry, but you didn't.
Yeah, it was a little bit slick up on the outside, but I want to thank him. He gave me a lot of room to race, and he raced me clean, and I just backpedaled it, and we finally got around him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, as they come out to present all the hardware, your feature winner, Don Gregory.
'75 lap Labor Day Championship feature events. Starting first in car number 0, Donnie Zero Hill. Alongside of him in 16, Mike Simpson. The second row consists of 81 from Millersport, Ohio, Don Wetnall. And outside from here in Columbus, Terry Humphrey. In row number 3, the Big Bird, car number 94, Robbie Dean. And alongside of him, 26, Bill Cantley. Row number 4 consists of Skip Thornton in car 86 and 92, Donnie Renner. The next row, car 13, second quick time tonight, Jerry Jones. And your fast qualifier this evening, this car for sale, car 45 from London, Ohio, John Strobel. 98 is next. That will be Don Gregory Jr. And car number 4, Fred Reichertz. Then we've got 7, Mike Stacy. 29, Kevin Miller. Car number 3, the driver is Gary Carter. 43, Wilbur Rovey. Car 9, Danny Eve. 17, Bob Cumbo. 11, Jerry Buck. 90, Ron Freebus. And 84, Brian Hall. .75 lap. Labor Day Championship. Mike Simpson almost got the jump. He's now a bit ahead of Zero Hill through turns 3 and 4, and he is down in front. And caution on the Speedway. To go. This time, Donnie Zero Hill gets a jump on Mike Simpson. Simpson trying to battle back on the outside. Third place up for grabs, Don Wetnall and Terry Humphrey in that battle. Brian Hall off the track on the backstretch. He is out. Your leader is Donnie Zero Hill. Second place, Mike Simpson. Third is Don Wetnall. Still Zero Hill, Mike Simpson, Don Wetnall, Terry Humphrey. The battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th wages between Jerry Jones, Donnie Ritter, and Mike Stacy. Mike Simpson not letting Zero Hill get too far away. Don Wetnall still runs third. And caution is Kevin Miller. Kevin Miller loops it on the backstretch. Zero Hill picks up the pace for the restart. The green is out. We're back underway. Strobel stuck on the tail. He's got a long way to come for that Riverside Fast Time Challenge. Bob Combo back out of the pit area. Bob Combo is out in car 17. Laps complete. Mike Stacy making some headway in that outside lane for 7th spot. Stacy and Skip Thornton, a heated battle for 7th position. 25 laps are down, 1/3 of the way through this one. Mike Stacy started 13th, he is now 7th. It's Robbie Dean stepping out in that outside lane. Dean goes after Humphrey. Now Robbie Dean to the outside of 3rd place, Don Wetnall. The Big Bird runs 3rd in car 94. Mike Stacy continues to move. He's going after Don Wetnall in 4th spot. yellow flag. Back underway. Robbie Dean quickly goes to work on Mike Simpson. Big Bird runs second. He'll go after Zero Hill now. Complete this time. It's still Zero Hill, but Robbie Dean is all over him. A great battle for fifth spot between Wetnall and Cantley. And Bill Cantley runs fifth in car 26. Some serious bumping over there in turns 1 and 2. Trouble on car 9. And yellow, Mike Simpson A spin on the backstretch. Laps to go. The lap car of Kevin Miller falls to the inside. And Bill Cantley off the pace in car 26. Cantley had been running third. Now he's back, taken back off again. Donnie Ritter up to third spot now. And Cantley is out in car 26. Robbie Dean and Donnie Hill get together off the fourth turn. Now Donnie Ritter has joined the fray. After that bump a couple laps ago, Zero Hill now distancing himself from Robbie Dean. Ten laps to go. Tight battle for sixth spot. Thornton and Jones going at it. Making some ground. Fifth spot over the ground. 5 laps to go for, actually 4 laps to go, 4 laps. Donnie Ritter trying to move around Robbie Dean. now runs fourth. Renner and Dean going at it for second spot. White flag for Donnie Zero Hill. The battles for second. Dean and Renner. Robbie very high in 1 and 2. Dean Renner up the track. Your winner will be Donnie Zero Hill. Second to Robbie Dean. Third to Donnie Renner. Fourth spot, Jerry Jones and fifth is Terry Humphrey. With his fifth feature win of 1996, Donnie Zero Hill. Robbie Dean held on for second spot. Third went to Donnie Renner. Zero Hill. We'll go down track side to Bob Neubauer. If you can hear me, Bob, go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff, what a finale tonight in this one. 75 laps, and all of a sudden there was a 94 on your tail. Looked like it was going to get you.
Yeah, that was some good racing there, you know. Robbie and Donnie and all these guys, I mean, there's a lot of competition here. We just started on the pole, and we're here now. I want to thank Budget Car Sales, Groveport Service Center, and Beast Performance. Man, he does a heck of a job with this motor and treats me very, very, very good.
Donnie, let me ask you, when you're going around out there at those speeds, can you see that lap board back there at all?
Oh, I was watching it. I started seeing them all move up there. I thought I'd just hold on the bottom and make them go on the outside and work for it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, our feature winner tonight, Donnie Zero Hill.
He starts first in car 83, and alongside of him in 31, Jim Hersey. Row 2 in car 29, that's Mark Fraybot, and 15, Norman Ackerman. In car 14, Rick Curtin, and 30, that is Rusty Mortimer. Car 84 is next, Scott Varney, and 88, that is Bruce Holmes. 34 is Gary Lamer, and 24, Rob Martin. Car 70 is Don Hill Sr. 27, Dave Dysinger. 77 is next, that's Don Townsend Jr. in car 9, Don Holland. Bubba Parsons and Carl Katz are next. They're followed by Scott Stevens, and outside of him, 51, Lonnie Spires. Then we've got car 93, Jamie Hunt. 97 is Mark Life. 17, Phil Gussler. 98, Dave McConaughey. 33 is Leonard Jarvis. And 49, Bobby Atkins. Bobby Stacy and Jim Hersey lead them around. Bobby Stacy is out front as they traverse the backstretch of lap number 1. Jim Hersey runs second, and we got trouble. Fraybot and Hersey hard into that front stretch wall. Checking out the drivers down there. Looks as though everyone is okay, so that's the good news. I think we are missing about 5 cars from our initial start, approximately. Still 30 laps remain. spot. That's Rick Kirk. Scott Varney, ooh, is third. Varney almost getting into Curtin off that fourth turn, but everybody comes on doing okay. Gary Lamer holding down the fourth spot. Scott Varney spun around. We got also Bubba Parsons spun around at the top of the track. Bubba is running. Yeah, everyone is running. So we stay green. Stacy in 83, second now is Don Townsend Jr. Gary Lamer third. Track down in turn number 3, back on in turn 4. Your leader is Stacy, but now Don Townsend Jr. closing. Running third is car 34, Gary Lamer. Now Townsend trying to work his way underneath Stacy down into turn 3, car 83, your leader. Gary Lamer third, fourth is Carl Katz, fifth Jamie Hunt. Heavy lap traffic ahead for the leader. They're through turns 3 and 4 now. Car 83 is your leader. Complete. And Rob Martin with a spin on the front stretch. Into that turn 2 wall. Red flag is out. That's Carl Katz. Spun around down there in turn number 2. The 49 car is a lap car, so keep that in mind as we go back to green. Well, laps complete, approaching the halfway point of this event. Jamie Hunt sweeps to the outside of Bobby Stacy. Second position. Rob Martin spins off into the infield. Jr., Jamie Hunt, Lonnie Spires, Bobby Stacy fourth. But a good distance back, Bobby Stacy fifth, Don Holland. Now Scott Stevens trying to move up into that top 5. 10 laps to go this time. Hunt all over the back bumper of Don Townsend Jr. The lap cars of Dave Dysinger and Leonard Jarvis. The leaders move around those cars. Trying to hang on for his first win this season. Lonnie Fires, the winner of the last 2 events here at the Speedway. Trying to hang on to that lead draft, but he just can't do it. Third in the race is make 4th in the race rather, is Bobby Stacy. The white flag the next time passed. For Don Townsend, again Hunt into the back of Townsend's car. And your winner, Don Townsend Jr. And your finish, the rest of the cars come across. But your winner, Don Townsend Jr. His first feature win of 1996, Don Townsend Jr. Townsend's car sponsored by Top Value Muffler, Rising Star Talent, Tickets Galore, WTT Fox TV 28, Dan Burns at Jack Maxton Chevrolet, Motorsports Collectibles, Dave's Collision, and Broadway Bound Dance Center. Again, his first win. We're going to go down to Bob Neubauer. If you can hear me down there, Bob, go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got more people down here, I think, than we got left in the grandstands, but he gets the helmet off. You look warm.
A little warm.
Hey, it's not been the year you want, everything hasn't gone your way, but this kind of helps a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, this might help next year a little bit.
Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank Jack Maxton, Fox 28, Heavy Hill, my dad, my mom, everybody that helps me on my car, and my car owner, Lulu.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the largest crowd here tonight, how about a big hand, Don Townsend Jr.? Jeff will wrap it up.